So today we shall be reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, chapter 1, text number 46. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Jaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloge Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtagi Acharyamam Vijaniyan Nava Manyeta Karhichita Namartya Bhuthya Suyeta Sarvadeva Mayo Guru Acharyamam Vijaniyan Nava Manyeta Karhichita Namartya Bhuthya Suyeta Sarvadeva Mayo Guru Acharyamam Vijaniyan Nava Manyeta Karhichita Namartya Bhuthya Suyeta Sarvadeva Mayo Guru Karhichita Namartya Bhuthya Suyeta Acharyamam Vijaniyan Navamanyeta Karhichita Namartya Bhuthya Suyeta Sarvadeva Mayo Guru Acharyamam Vijaniyan Navamanyeta Karhichita Namartya Bhuthya Suyeta Sarvadeva Mayo Guru. Mataji Sen. Acharyamam Vijaniyan Navamanyeta Karhichita Namartya Bhuthya Suyeta Sarvadeva Mayo Guru Acharyam, the spiritual master, Mam myself. Vijaniyat, one should know. Na avamanyeta, one should never disrespect. Karhijita, at any time. Na, never. Martya, buddhya, with the idea of his being an ordinary man. Asuyeta, one should be envious. Sarvadeva, of all demigods. Mayaha, representative. Guru, the spiritual master. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki. One should know the Acharya as myself and never disrespect him in any way. One should not envy him, thinking him an ordinary man, for he is the representative of all the demigods. Kindly repeat the translation. One should know the Acharya as myself and never disrespect him in any way. One should not envy him, thinking him an ordinary man, for he is the representative of all the demigods. Hare Krishna. So now we have a purport here, a long purport. So we will read one paragraph and we will discuss the purport of Srila Prabhupada. Om Ajnanatimmirandasya Jnananjanachalakaya Chakshurun Milidam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Mugam Karoti Vachalam Bangum Langayade Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Shri Gurum Dinataranam Paramananda Madhavam Krishna Chaitanya Ishwaram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Namaha Pankajanabhaya Namaha Pankajamaline Namaha Pankajanetraya Namaste Pankajangre. Hare Krishna. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. This is a verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 17, text number 27, spoken by Lord Krishna when he was questioned by Uddhava regarding the four social and spiritual orders of society. The Lord was specifically instructing how a brahmachari should behave under the care of a spiritual master. A spiritual master is not an enjoyer of facilities offered by his disciples. He is like a parent. Without the attentive service of his parents, a child cannot grow to manhood. Similarly, without the care of the spiritual master, one cannot rise to the plane of transcendental service. Hare Krishna. So, we are studying Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Charitamrita is actually postgraduate study. After the graduation, undergraduation, graduation and post-graduation. So you are all master degree students actually, those who are hearing. So that much importance is there for Chaitanya Charitamrita. But it is very essential for us to study now, even at the lower class, because we want to know who is Krishna, who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Unless we read Chaitanya Charitamrita, we will never know what actually the Lord came as a devotee and instructed, as a guru, instructed us what to do. So, it's a postgraduate study. Now, the last class, we saw actually Krishnadasa Kaviraja Goswami, he mentioned, according to the deliberate opinion of all the revealed scriptures, the spiritual master is non-different from Krishna. Lord Krishna in the form of spiritual master delivers his devotees. So the disciplic succession starting from Krishna, all the spiritual masters, gurus, authorized to gurus actually, empowered actually by the Lord himself to deliver the conditioned souls by the means and ways what the Lord has instructed. And we know that Bhagavan actually has came and instructed Arjuna directly. Arjuna's guru was directly Krishna. Now, there are some cases actually directly the Lord came and instructed. For example, this Uddhava. Now, what the text we are reading actually is not full of Chaitanya Amritam is actually quoted of Srimad Bhagavatam verses. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also when he starts speaking about Srimad Bhagavatam. Because Srimad Bhagavatam and Lord Krishna, non-different. Whatever is spoken in this Srimad Bhagavatam about only Krishna, sometimes Krishna himself is speaking, or his close associate is speaking about Krishna. Now here, Bhagavan actually is instructing Uddhava Gita, just like Bhagavad Gita, Uddhava Gita. There are some other devotees are also actually, they could hear. Maitreya Muni could hear actually this Uddhava Gita. He was sitting by the side. Third canto onwards we are discussing actually. And why the chance is given, why he selected somebody and given this? Because they are only empowered, they are only qualified to receive this knowledge from the Lord. For example, Brahmaji could not see Krishna, but he got all Vedic knowledge within a second. Everything is come. So, in our system also, our discipline system or the devotees, everybody will agree one thing, that we have not gone to the university of Vedic philosophy and studied and qualified and came and then we are talking, no. Okay. Only because of the empowerment of the Lord, empowerment of the devotees of the Lord, disciples of Krishna in this discipline succession. They are empowered and they can, Divya Jnana Hriday Prakashito, the Jnana can be given within no time. Only why? How? Only with their mercy. Only with their mercy. Okay. We are talking other day, 3 days Maharaj was talking only about this. Mercy of Guru. How important it is. So here, Bhagavan himself is speaking to Uddhava, that is quoted by Krishnadasa Kaviraja Goswami. Yesterday we saw that Krishnadasa Kaviraja Goswami, he mentioned about Chidadahi program. Okay. Even though Raghunath Das Goswami has seen Chaitanya Mahaprabhu once initially, he said the time has not come, now I will give a chance for you go. That second time, it came in his mind that Nityananda Prabhu has come at Panihati, he heard the news actually. Oh, my desire will be fulfilled by him. I should go to him and surrender unto him because Nityananda Prabhu is Guru, is Balaram. Okay. So that we studied yesterday. Only with the mercy of, he pleased him. Whatever he said, he did it. And at the last, he is telling that, I did all these things. If you are merciful, put your lotus feet on my head so that I will get the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I know that without your mercy, it is not possible. So he is giving that. So today, Krishnadasa Kaviraja Goswami is giving the evidence from the Shastra, I said. Krishna and spiritual master is non-different. So here, this particular text, Bhagavan is telling, one should know the Acharyas myself. We are doing all the worship to the deity, to Guru Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada, Arati we are doing with all paraphernalia the same way. In front of the Lord we are doing it. Why? Because of some people ask the question, why you are worshipping in front of the Lord? You should be worshipping Krishna only. But here the Lord is telling that He is equivalent to me. He's not an ordinary person. Don't disrespect Him under any condition. The practitioners of the Krishna consciousness, this is the message actually. Because our eyes are not having power to see it. Our brain, buddhi is not having actually the power to understand it. So in the midst of that, Bhagavatam is telling, Bhagavan himself is speaking. Don't respect him any way. Manasa, vacha, karmana, no way. One should not envy him. Oh, he is having a big position actually. Okay, what is it? Thinking him an ordinary man. Out of the 10 offenses we are telling, don't disrespect the spiritual master. Orders of the spiritual master is very, very important. Because Bhagavan is telling, he is my representative. He is my representative. Nobody can come like that as a guru. I told you, somebody has passed MBA and PhD and so highly qualified. Oh, let us make him a spiritual master. Appoint him. Okay. And we are telling that he is very highly qualified. Okay. Tomorrow onwards, he is the guru for everybody. No. It is approved by the jnana and everything, training and everything is gone by the Lord. Selected by the Lord. They are not from this spiritual world, this material world. Prabhupada came from the spiritual world. All evidences were there. He is ambassador to Goloka Vrindavan. He was giving the visa actually, he was issuing actually how to go to Goloka Vrindavan. Take it. Those who are lucky, they took seriously Guru Mukha Padma Vakya, and we are also having the same message is there without any condemnation. So here, Prabhupada is telling actually, Uddhava asked the question to Bhagavan himself, lastly. Before he left this planet, Bhagavan actually, those who have gone to Dwaraka, you can see still the place where Krishna was sitting, and Uddhava was sitting, Maitreya Muni was sitting, and he was speaking. Just like Arjuna asked the question, Uddhava asked the question. Uddhava asked about Varnashrama Dharma. The important point here is, he is talking about the brahmacharya, all the qualities of brahmachari, grihastha, vanaprastha, everything he was explaining. It's a big chapter in the 11th Goddess in Power. So when brahmachari's case came, he said, should behave under the care of a spiritual master. One has to go to Gurukul like that. You want to become a good brahmachari, maintain the brahmacharya. We have to under the care of a spiritual master, not only brahmachari, any devotee. Under the care of a spiritual master. The emphasis is you have to accept a spiritual master in the discipline succession. What are the qualifications also Prabhupada is going to tell. So just like the parent is looking after a small children can stay alone like that without the care of parents? No. Like that, a brahmachari cannot stay alone independently. Today I will be here in this temple. Tomorrow I will be there in another temple, or I will do whatever I want. Then you cannot improve, you cannot advance. That is what Prabhupada is saying. You should be without care of spiritual master. Nothing can be done. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasad. That's why we are emphasizing every day the Guru Puja is done in the morning. It is one of the very, very important program of the whole day program. Why? Because we are associating with A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. When Guru Puja is there, he is there. However, even he is there. But that time he is accepting the Guru Puja, the blessings. So we should do the, Pushpanjali, bow down, tell pranam mantra, see the Arati, very, very important. Then we are under his care, definitely. Because one devotee was asking his spiritual master. I applied it many with the devotees. They all came back saying that, okay. Guru Maharaj, um, I don't have any faith in you. Whatever you say, I don't have any faith in you. What should I do? She was Mataji actually. So our Guru Maharaj said actually, yes, there is a reason. Are you attending Guru Puja in the temple? No. Are you doing a Guru Puja in your house? No. That is the So these many devotees came and they were telling actually, okay, I am not getting faith, but this is working. If you attend the Guru Puja or somebody is at home, they can keep the photograph of Guru and do the Sri Guru Charana Padma. It's a prayer actually. That is what is under the care of the spiritual master. Only one can improve, advance. Spiritual master is also called Acharya or transcendental professor of spiritual science. Not ordinary man, very qualified. I told you, no. Somebody is materially qualified, will say that he is highly qualified. He has got 3 degrees and doctorate and so many things. But he cannot be a spiritual master. Spiritual master, he passed actually, he is a professor of spiritual science. Who gave the degree to him? Who made him? He has not come from the market or from outside. He came in the disciple succession, chosen by the Guru in the disciple succession and given the transcendental knowledge. Because these Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, they were all ministers, prime minister and all in the Muslim regime. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met them and afterwards they left everything and joined with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When we read Chaitanya Charitamrita, we will understand Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami. This is a very important topic, instruction. The Mahaprabhu directly is giving instruction, teaching Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, empowering him. Now he says, okay, you go to Vrindavan. You write books, you do. So that is what they are professor in the spiritual science. The Manu Samhita explained the duties of an acharya, describing that a bona fide spiritual master accepts charge of a disciple. When you are taking Harinam initiation, he is taking charge of the devotee. Teaches them the Vedic knowledge with all its intricacies and gives them their second birth. This is a second birth. Taking initiation means it is a second birth. First birth is from material father and mother. Second birth is from spiritual master. So he is giving this knowledge. Now somebody may be asking actually, how, when I am taken initiation, I am not going to any school or college or something like that. No. See, Srila Prabhupada, he permanently, eternally set up a procedure, set up a system. Okay, what is required? How to get this Vedic knowledge? Right from the morning, Mangalati, chanting, Guru Puja, Srimad Bhagavatam, then doing some seva, then come back again, Bhagavad Gita class, the special classes, special discussions. And all the devotees are attached with some senior devotees who is qualified, who is conducting special program. What is the special program? Vedic knowledge. Systematically it is explained to them. And now we have Bhakti Sastri course, Bhakti Vaibhav course, so many courses are also there. They are teaching and taking a test how much he is qualified. Something is, we are not making somebody failing and saying that, you cannot be here. Okay. You can be here, but again helping, because the Guru has promised that I will take you back home, back to God. But you have to go through this way. That is what it is. The ceremony performed to initiate the disciple into the study of spiritual science is called Upaniti. or the function that brings one near to the spiritual master. One who cannot be brought near to the spiritual master cannot have a sacred thread, and thus is indicated to be a Shudra. So when we are giving, actually recruiting the devotees, we are initially giving them a mala, telling them to chant the holy name of Krishna. When they are showing some improvement, it is my duty to see that I am taking the devotees to my spiritual master. Spiritual master, Guru Maharaj, I train these devotees. They want to be under your shelter. And then he give initiation. And initiation means here is Prabhupada is talking about sacred second initiation. Sacred thread on a body of a Brahmana, Kshatriya or Vaishya is a symbol of initiation by the spiritual master. He is initiated. Nobody can go to the market and buy thread for, Prabhupada says it's only 4 anna, 25 pay. And they take one and say that tomorrow onwards I am a Brahmana. No. Spiritual master should approve. Okay. So then he is taken near to the spiritual master, and if somebody is having the Brahmanical threat means he is a second initiated devotee. Okay. We expect something from them. It is worth nothing to want merely to boost the high parentage. The duty of the spiritual master is to initiate a disciple with a sacred ceremony, and after the samskara or purificatory process, the spiritual master actually begins to teach the disciple about the Vedas. So Prabhupada said many times that unless you take second initiation, Brahmanical initiation, you cannot understand the scriptures properly. So that those who are taken the initiation, they will definitely say, from today onwards, actually, some change in me that I can understand. So Prabhupada said like that. Even he said, once in a year, all the Brahmanas should assemble in Mayapur and discuss. Actually, they have to take a test, how they are improving. So this is an encouragement for the devotees. Actually, taking the first initiation is not the end of it. One should study and qualify. Then only we can know actually the Vedas properly, the Vedic instruction properly, Bhagavatam properly. Person born as a Shudra is not barred from such spiritual initiation. Prabhupada is mentioning, oh, I am not a Brahmana, I am not born in the Brahmana family, so how can I take initiation? No, anybody, Shudra can also take. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told Advaita Acharya, his first instruction to Advaita Acharya is, Advaita, you go and initiate, actually you make Chandalas into Brahmanas. This is your job. So in the Guru Parampara today, actually we can see, you may be thinking, how you got it, how it is not Brahmana. That is left to the Guru. Guru Maharaj actually, he tests him. There are so many questions are to be answered. Philosophical questions, personal questions. This much answer is required actually for Brahmanical initiation. Somebody want to take it. Okay. So at least by writing, you will know actually. Then things will get changed. Oh, this is it. So the spiritual master actually begins afterwards. A person born in Shudra not barred from such initiation, provided he is approved by the spiritual master, who is duly authorized to award a disciple the right to be a Brahmana if he finds him perfectly qualified. Prabhupada is emphasizing that. Perfectly qualified. So that is left to us, the candidates. What qualifications required? Not that simply they tell you, Guru Maharaj, I want to take second initiation. I want to take this initiation. So nowadays everybody is asking why? Why you want to take this initiation? Okay. No, I want to be a Brahmana actually. Okay, no, I want to be a Brahmana. No, this is not. Want to do some deity seva? You want to go? You want to do puja? You want to learn the scriptures and you want to preach? That is one, especially how Guru Maharaj says somebody, Guru Maharaj, I want to learn more and I want to preach. Okay, sit down. If that is your desire. He finds perfectly qualified. In the Vayu Purana, an Acharya is defined as one who knows the spiritual imports of the Vedic literature, explains the purpose of the Vedas, abides by their rules and regulations, and teaches his disciple to act in the same way. So the whole Vedas cannot be taught. That is why in the Kali Yuga, Bhagavad Gita is some and substance of the Bhagavad Vedas. Whole Bhagavatam is there. He will start teaching. For taking Brahmanical initiation, there is a question. How many times you read Srimad Bhagavatam, whole Srimad Bhagavatam? Not read? No, you are not qualified. How many times you read Bhagavad Gita as it is, with the translation and purport? Suppose you say it, then some questions will be asked. Okay, everybody cannot do that, okay, unless they get some help. That is why we are arranging the different classes. Senior devotees are spending their time actually to cultivate the knowledge for the devotees, qualified devotees to pick up. Not that our parampara system is banned, finished. Oh, now hereafter nobody can get initiation, nobody can know. The process actually everybody is working on it. Only out of his immense compassion does the personality of God reveal himself as the spiritual master. So, Prabhupada, we are born in the Kali Yuga when Prabhupada came and his disciples came. So many gurus are there in the right discipline succession. It is a mercy of Krishna. Mercy of Krishna. We should show our gratitude only because of your mercy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally came. Mahaprabhu came as a devotee. And he brought his Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, everybody for preaching, converting the people actually, conditioned souls. So this is very important. It is only because of the mercy of Krishna we got this facility. Therefore, in the dealings of an Acharya, there are no activities but those transcendental loving service to the Lord. So now Prabhupada is telling actually the qualification of a guru. How can you identify? First we say that actually he should be in one of the parampara system, discipline succession. Out of that also, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the spiritual master is the Supreme Personality of Servitor Godhead. Supreme Personality of Servitor Godhead, Guru. Some Guru, other day I was telling that he is actually the Supreme Personality of Guru Head. We have to call like that. Because of the mercy, because of this. Why? How 24 hours in a day he is engaged actually in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan. To take shelter of such steady devotee who is called Ashraya Vigraha, or the manifestation of form of the Lord, of whom one must take shelter. They are actually Ashraya Vigraha. So if we cannot see our Guru, spiritual master always, but we can put a nice photograph in your altar or in your home, or we are having here. What do you think? Bhagavan is telling that they are equivalent to me. You can pray to the photograph or the deity of Prabhupada. You can pray. Not that he is not hearing, he is hearing it. That is what Bhagavatam says. They can hear your prayer, they can change. I have known so many personal experience. Praying to the Guru Maharaj, and sometimes he comes in the dream and guide. Prabhupada comes in the dream and guide. Depend upon our Shraddha, faith. How you actually having the faith, actually, yes. Prabhupada here in our temple, Juhu temple, so many years I am here, I am seeing. Prabhupada is only in the mood of speaking. He'll talk to you. You can hear the sound. Prabhupada sound. If one poses himself as an Acharya but does not have an attitude of servitude to the Lord, he must be considered as an offender. That is very important. Suppose somebody has become Brahmanical initiation, actually I got, and all the initiation I got, I will not do any service. Further, there is no promotion for him. Some government officers are there, somebody got the topmost position, then they will not work. said, Kya karne ka hai? What is that? I will not get any promotion for. Now whatever I could. No. So advancement in the spiritual life means attitude of servitorship to the Lord should increase. He must be considered offender, and this offensive attitude disqualifies him from being an acharya. So we say that under what circumstances you can reject a guru. There is a question actually in the initiation paper. Actually. Okay. The correct answer is if the spiritual master goes from spirituality to materialism. Okay. He is engaging you in some other material activities. Means he's question mark. Actually, something wrong. Because he is a pure devotee, 24 hours in a day, he is only talking about Krishna, Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, how you can improve, question answer. The bona fide spiritual master always engage in the unalloyed devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. By this test, he is known to be direct manifestation of the Lord and a genuine representative of Sri Nityananda Prabhu. So here the point has come. Why Krishna Sagoviraja Goswami is telling about Nityananda Prabhu? Because he went into his stream at the old age and he told him, get up, old man, you get up. What are you doing? You write Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then he cried, my hand is shivering, I am old, I cannot, no memory for me. Said, no problem, you go and write. I am ordering you, go and write. He went to Radhakund. Still that place is there near to Radhakund, where Krishna Sakavayajamuni wrote the Chaitanya Charitamrita. He is the Guru. He accepted him. Mugam karodi vachalam bangum langayade girim ekriba tamaham mande Sri Gurum Dinataram. If Guru wants, actually, even in our mission, I can see there are so many, they were Shudras and they became Brahmanas and they studied and they are doing very good preaching. Prabhupada is Africans, black Africans. Nobody is here. Okay. They were what activities they were doing it. There are so many Swamiji, so many devotees. They are giving very nice classes, become spiritual masters. It is only because of Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is the Guru. So, such a spiritual master is known as Acharya Deva. Gurude, 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 Gurude. He is Acharya Deva. Influenced by an envious temperament and dissatisfied because of an attitude of sense gratification, mundanists criticize the real Acharya. In fact, however, a bona fide Acharya is non-different from the personality of Godhead. And therefore, to envy such an Acharya is to envy the personality of Godhead himself. This is very, very important. We are disrespecting the Guru and Acharya knowingly or unknowingly means you are disrespecting. Krishna is taking us here. He did something for me, for my man. That is disrespect for me. That much connection is there, direct connection is there. There are so many people here in Juhu. When I saw Prabhupada first time, actually in the pandal here, small pandal, Radharas Bihari is there. Prabhupada was taking a class. So only 5 minutes or 2-3 minutes I could stand. Somebody was pushing me. The Juhu people were so against Prabhupada. So he was telling that he's having, how many garlands he's having on his head. He's supposed to be for the Lord, But he himself is putting, Prabhupada was having full garland on his head. They were criticizing. Okay. Because they were not knowing. But that is why there is a curse for even till today for Jew people. Because they cannot understand. They cannot come here. Because they were all disrespecting. They could not understand. So this is catch point is if you know, you don't know, whatever may be. A devotee means we should not disrespect him. As mentioned previously, a disciple should always respect the spiritual master as a manifestation of Sri Krishna. Again, Prabhupada is mentioning actually. His manifestation of Sri Krishna. He is also having two legs, two hands. Okay. He is also talking. He is also eating. Not, no, he is actually my Acharya Deva. Okay. But at the same time, one should always remember that the spiritual master is never authorized to imitate the transcendental pastimes of the Lord. Vrindavan, some spiritual masters are there, and the other their babas and senior devotees, they do rasa dance, imitate the rasa dance. With the ladies and all, they will do that. Krishna did the rasa dance, so we are just following that. That is what Prabhupada says. You cannot imitate, because he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan. Okay? False spiritual masters pose themselves as identical with Krishna in every respect to exploit the sentiments of their disciples. But such impersonalists can only mislead their disciples, for their ultimate aim is to become one with the Lord. This is against the principles of devotional cult. Somebody want to become very famous, they give initiation. So many initiations are going on. In Vrindavan also, so many people are. Somebody told me that if you have anybody to take, they want to take initiation, 10,000 rupees. 10,000 रुपया देगा तो हो जाएगा आपको. Guru मिल सकता है. That is there even in Haridwar also. Sometime when I went there, I saw. There are so many gurus. Okay? So they will go and see them once in a year only. And once in a year they go and give, there is a quota. This much 1,000 rupees and these facilities and everything should be gone to Guru. Oh, I got Ashirwad. So that is not authorized actually. Because they will say that, okay, you want to become rich? You want to become rich? Okay, I will give a mantra for you. Okay. Secret mantra, I will not give you. Okay. So, the real Vedic philosophy is Achintya Peda Tattva, which establish everything to be simultaneously one and the different from the personality of Godhead. Srila Raghunath Dasa Goswami confirms that this is the real position of a bona fide spiritual master and says that one should always think of the spiritual master in terms of intimate relationship Mukunda, Sri Krishna. Srila Jiva Goswami in his Bhakti Sandarbha has clearly explained that a pure devotee's observation of the spiritual master and Lord Shiva as being one with the personality of Godhead exists in terms of their being very dear to the Lord, nor identical with Him in all respect. So we cannot compare. When we are telling the offenses, we are telling to consider the demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of Lord Vishnu. It is an offense actually. One cannot say that, okay, he is my Guru. He is Guru. Lord Shiva is Guru. He is instructing the devotee, Prajedas. Very nice prayers are there in 4th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. But don't get confused. That is what Prabhupada is telling here. Following the footsteps of Srila Raghunath Dasa Goswami and Srila Jiva Goswami, later acharyas like Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura have confirmed the same truths. In his prayers to the spiritual master, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura confirms that all the revealed scriptures accept the spiritual master to be identical with the spiritual personality of Godhead. Samsara Dava Dalila Doga is written by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura. Especially is mentioned those who are singing loudly Guru Puja in the morning, they will go back home, back to Godhead. There is no doubt about it. So important. Samsara Dava Nalalida Loga Tranaya Garunya Kanaganatvam Praptasya Kalyana Gunanavasya Vande Guru Sri Charanaravindam. Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur was not ordinary Guru. We are following him actually. You got so many tips. So that is what here is said. He is known to all revealed scriptures. Sachaltare tvena samasta shastrai Ruktastadha bhavyadeva sakti Kintu prabho ya priya eva dasya Vande Guru Sri Charanaravindam. Because he is the very dear and confidential servant of Lord Gaudiya Vaishnava, therefore worship Srila Gurudev, spiritual master, in the light of being the servitor of the personality of Godhead. Now, why we are singing, we are glorifying Guru on Mangalarti. Mangalarti is done for whom? Actually, Mangalarti is doing for whom? He is doing Mangalarti for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan. But we are singing, we are glorifying that Guru. Because Krishna approved that, he liked it. We are not doing Arti. None of us are doing the Arti. Arti is performed by the spiritual master. We are so lucky that if we can see spiritual master doing His Holiness Gopalkrishna Maharaj, wherever he goes, he does the Mangalarti in the morning. So it is so nice actually to see that Guru is doing the Arti and we are glorifying the Guru. Just like other day, Prabhupada was telling that, when you should offer all the bhog to this Bhagavan. If you don't know any mantra, don't worry. You give that bhog to your spiritual master. He is sitting in the altar. We are keeping him in the altar as a photograph. Just to keep to the Guru Maharaj. I don't know how to offer. He will not take from me. He will take from you. So please offer this bhog and give me as prasadam. And glorify Guru. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishaya Pudale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Chunyavadi Paschatya Desharane. So the tip Prabhupada is giving. Other mantras if you don't know also, but do this. Give to Guru Maharaj. Put in front of Guru Maharaj. Not that, I am giving to Guru and he is going to... No. Whatever is that, once our Guru Maharaj said that somebody is offering obeisances to me, then I am taking that obeisances and passing to the Supreme Personality Godhead. So there is no harm, you pay obeisances to me. I am not accepting that. I am taking it and passing on to my Lord. So this is a symptom. In all the ancient literature of devotional service and the more recent songs of Narottama Das Thakura, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and other unalloyed Vaishnavas, spiritual master is always considered either one of the confidential associates of Srimati Radharani or a manifested representation of Srila Nityananda Prabhu. So when you are looking at our Guru, spiritual master, not only our Guru, I took other Gurus, no. Anybody has come in the category. A spiritual master. Anyway, we are paying pranam to all the sannyasis. From whoever is giving us some Vedic knowledge sincerely, taking care of us, we should pay our obeisances to them. And we should look at him, actually, is Radharani's representative. Manifestation of Nityananda Prabhu is there in front of us today. We should take the advantage of it. Why I read the purport of Srila Prabhupada is very, very important for us. Not that simply read the purport and I'll tell something and finish the class. No. But this, because even in the 11th Canto Srimad Bhagavatam, this text came, they took this purport in that Bhagavatam, saying that Prabhupada has written in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. Before, before finishing Bhagavatam, he could not finish it. But Chaitanya Charitamrita finished it, purports. So it is very, very important that we want to get seriousness in our spiritual life. To whom we should surrender, which way we should behave. Okay, what is actually Bhagavan? He is our Bhagavan. But he is not Bhagavan. Prabhupada says, somebody says God, he is not God. He is dog. Nobody will say that you should surrender unto me. We should surrender to the Guru. Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado Yasya prasada nagadi kutopi Dhyayan suvandasya yashasri sandhyam Vande Guru Sri Charanaravindam. Are we doing it? 3 times in a day we are doing it. Doing it in which time we are doing it actually. Now we say actually you are taking breakfast, you are taking lunch, you are taking dinner. 3 times prasadam. At least before taking the prasadam you are telling Mahaprasade Govindi. At the end, tell the pranam mantra. This part of it for the devotees. Then we get the benefit. So Chaitanya Charitamrtam, actually, we get lot. Why it is simply is not that postgraduate. So much Vedic knowledge it is actually. It is revealed. Chaitanya teachings of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Very, very, very important actually. Now we started actually very nice, but we should go little fast and actually come to that, the teachings of Lord Chaitanya, because we don't know how much time we'll get this intelligence, pure intelligence, to learn it and understand. So everybody should help. So actually, Bhagavan is saying that the Guru, the original Guru, Vasudeva Sudam Devam, Kamsajanura Mardanam, Devaki Paramanandam, Krishnam Mande Jagat Gurum. He is the Jagat Guru. But the authorized by the Lord, empowered by the Lord, they are also Jagat Guru. Srila Prabhupada is Jagat Guru. Okay. But Prabhupada says that nobody should don't try to become Jagat Guru. He says, one who teaches the instructions of Vasudeva, Bhagavad Gita, is as good as Vasudevam Jagat Gurum. But when one does not teach the instruction as it is, by Yatharupam, by as it is, declares himself Jagat Guru, he simply cheats the public. Krishna is Jagat Guru, and one who teaches the instruction of Krishna as it is on behalf of Krishna may be accepted as Jagat Guru. This is the definition of Jagat Guru, Prabhupada came. One who is delivering the knowledge given by Krishna as it is to the disciples or the devotees. He is Jagat Guru. One who manufactures his own theories cannot be accepted. He becomes Jagat Guru falsely. So it is left to us actually to understand. We are actually in the right track. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam is telling the Kashyapa Muni, when he came back to Aditi, because Bali Maharaj conquered the entire heavenly planets. And his Guru, Brihaspati, told that Baba, he got actually the blessing from his Guru. Special benediction is there. You cannot conquer, you go away from here. They ran away. Indra ran away from heavenly planet. So Aditi became very sad. Husband came home one day, he is very tapasvi. Gajapati. Okay. She said, please do something. Please do something about this. I am very sad. But you know what he said to her? Upadishtasva purusham bhagavantam janardanam sarvabhuta guhavasam vasudevam jagadgurum. He told her, Vasudeva Jagadgurum Bhagavandam Janardanam. My dear Aditi, engage in devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Directly he is also spiritual master. Shivamuni is also spiritual master, very empowered person. But he is telling to Aditi, who is the master of everything, Supreme Personality of Godhead, who can subdue everyone's enemies and who sits within everyone's heart. Only that Supreme Person Krishna or Vasudeva can bestow all auspicious benedictions upon everyone. For he is the spiritual master of the universe. This is confirmed. Bhagavata, many places it is said actually. Krishna, Vasudeva, he is the Jagat Guru, or he is empowered manifestation, empowered just Nityananda Prabhu. Okay. Uh, Gurus in the disciplic succession, qualified. Starting from where? Who is Adi Guru actually? Original? Krishna. Krishna is the original. That is what Upadishtan Purusham. Bhagavandam Janardhanam. Janardhana means one who can remove all the dukkha, klesha under it. That is possible only for him, nobody else. But to go to him, we are so lucky in the age of Kali Yuga, we are in Krishna consciousness. We have via media there, we can approach somebody who is very close to Krishna. Please, Janardhana, you are actually devotee. Because Bhagavan is having this thing, nature that his devotee tells something, he will do it definitely. That is why we are after the devotees. If devotee goes and telling him that please, you recommend, yes, it is done. It is a fact. It is not actually simply somebody selling, no. Because the devotee is close to him. He is doing his service. He is doing his work. He is preaching. He is distributing Krishna consciousness. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we can hang on to Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Ram Jaya, Nityananda Ram, Nityananda Ram Jaya, Nityananda Ram. Jaya Nityananda Ram Jaya, Nityananda Ram, Nityananda Ram Jaya, Nityananda Ram. Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita, Jaya Gauranita. Jaya Gauranita, 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 Jaya Gauranita. Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Everybody should take this Chaitanya Charitamrita study seriously, because so many things we will get it in our life, which will guide. We become serious when we read Chaitanya Charitamrita. Because Krishna came as a devotee, he practiced Krishna consciousness and shown, and it is recorded. Same one is recorded. When we read, then we will get encouragement. Okay, Hare Krishna, thank you very much. Prabhupada ki jai.